Somebody little kind of tells you, oh, no time to talk. Come and sit down and shut the door. Drink something later. Y'all, Blac Chyna is victorious against her case with Rob Kardashian. Y'all, now, I know there's a lot of people in the streets talking about how could that be? What happened? Get into this. Rob finally blinked. If we don't know, he's been playing a dirty and hard ball for the last 2 weeks. He's been doing everything he can, except for setting himself on fire, to stop the case, the Revenge P case against Blac Chyna from going forward. He even tried, I don't know where he got this weird thing, but he literally tried to make Chyna go into a settlement that she said she never entered into. He even went to the judge and said, Chyna and I made a lawsuit that she dropped this for nothing. And now she's trying to back out. To which Luciani was like, Chyna never said that. And no, we're not doing that. He went in both guns blazing, but y'all, Rob Kardashian blinked. The trial was set to start today. And guess what? The jurors were sent home. That's right. Let's get into this mess. The jurors was, but first of all, you know what? Let's give a big shout out to Chyna because she did actually win this case. Now, I do want to say something, and this is just my opinion. Rob doesn't have the money that Kim and Chris and Kylie do. All right. So I feel like they were willing to push this a little bit, but not that far. Let's not forget that even Kim went online in interviews to people and other stuff. This is years ago when it happened, saying that she thought that Rob actually sent those images too. Y'all, let's get into this mess. Y'all ready for this? Rob and Chyna set a revenge porn case. Trial jurors sent home. Rob Kardashian and Blac Chyna don't agree on much, but were apparently able to hammer out an agreement before another nasty trial was scheduled to kick off between the two. Jury selection in the former couple's revenge porn case was to begin on Monday in LA. However, potential jurors were informed they were no longer needed and the two had reached a settlement. Now, nobody knows the terms or if it was financial, but we do know Rob and his legal team put up quite a fight to prevent a trial from even happening in the first place. Now, listen, let me tell y'all something. I 100% think that the settlement was financial. And how could Rob get out of it? Everybody knew it was you. You even texted, yeah, this Rob dog, lol. That's Rob's signature. You know, the evil villain always rips his face off and says, it was me. No, with Rob Kardashian, we get, yeah, it was me, Rob. It was me, Rob. It was me, dog, Rob, lol. He's eating an oatmeal cream pie. Now, listen. As was reported, Rob claimed that he and Chyna had already struck a deal to end the case. Rob said he agreed to help Chyna out on another case if she dropped the revenge case, but then claimed Chyna never held up her end of a bargain. Rob, this already sounds like a damn lie. No, you know, she agreed that if I help her on another case, she'll drop this case. But Rob, how are you going to help her? You're not the judge unless you're paying off the judge. Is a judge a liar and a crown on it? And he was like, no, because, you know, she literally had a case where all the evidence was pointing I was guilty. Plus, my family literally played her in the last trial. Plus, she can't stand me. And I've been going on this campaign to ruin her and her reputation for the last 2 years. But she definitely said she was shuttled with me and maybe I could help her get her out of the case that I got her in the first place. Y'all, Rob is a fool. He is a clown. Now here, listen, Judge Alarcon decided Rob's proof of a prior deal wasn't good enough and ordered the revenge case to continue. But obviously that changed Monday morning when the two sides figured something out. Now, let me tell you what that something out might be, because Luciani actually did issue a statement about it. She did issue a statement about it and what was going on. Let's get into that statement, shall we? Ms. Gianni said, on behalf of my client, Angela White, regarding her revenge case against Rob Kardashian, Chyna is very pleased that the trial judge denied Rob's motion to enforce a settlement that never existed. Without a settlement, Chyna will prove her case to the Los Angeles jury on June 20th that Rob posted devastating revenge P to her to millions of his Instagram followers without her consent. Revenge P is a very dangerous form of violence predominantly perpetrated against girls and women. Victims of revenge P typically experience serious anxiety, shame, and helplessness. Some revenge P victims have unfortunately deleted themselves from the earth. That's actually very sad. Rob has never taken responsibility for his heinous revengeful act of posting revenge P against Chyna in July 2017. He was never criminally prosecuted. It is finally time for Rob to be held accountable in a court of law. Every sentence I heard, add another one, add another million, add another million, but it's not over, right? She also went on to say, of course, if anybody is experiencing anything with this, there is the National Domestic Violence Hotline. That is 1-800-799-7233. And also the National Deletion Prevention Lifeline of 1-800-273-8255. Just so you guys know. Now, this comes on the heels of the Kardashians. Also, well, I think it's the Kardashians. Who else would do it? Releasing that Chyna has to pay them close to $400,000 when literally Lynn Chiani also reached a statement saying that's impossible because you only pay court costs if you show no signs of wrongdoing. Now, a lot of sites release that the judge had already signed off on that. Again, I do think this was PR in anticipation of the trial. Listen, we need to have a talk about social media. I don't know why everybody acts like social media is literally like, what's that space? What's the spaces? I forget. Is literally, God, what's the thing that started with an S that was before Facebook and all of them? It was like spaces or anyway, it doesn't matter. What is this? I think it starts with an S. Anyway, we need to have a talk about social media in the fact that it is a powerful tool to influence public opinion. And for everybody sitting there saying, it wouldn't be me, I wouldn't be influenced, everybody's influenced. There have been studies by every major university and almost every medical center showing that it is dangerous and it needs to be stopped. The Kardashian machine, once again, was amping up to change public opinion on who Chyna was, what she was worth. This is, in my opinion, how they won their case the first time. And by I say when, they did not have to pay any of the settlements. And then they put out social media. They didn't have to pay any damages. And then they put out a whole social media narrative about Chyna was cheating the IRS. Chyna was doing this. Chyna was doing that, when all of it was smoke and mirrors. But we need to understand that most of you guys are busy living your lives. You don't have time to keep up with the minutia. That's what I'm here for, your favorite little neighborhood gossip. But all jokes aside, they used that to their advantage. And every time people did tune in, they were seeing and hearing negative things about Chyna. Listen, congratulations to Chyna for this settlement. Congratulations to Lynn Chiani for literally making sure that Rob was held accountable to Chyna's liking. And don't forget, they do have the appeals process, and it is not over by far with the Kardashians. But anyway, let's take this one while we can. All right, my little tattletales, I will talk to you later. Bye.